Previously on All My Children.
Joy, is that you?
If you find out what I did, you're gonna lose respect for me. Now, I can find a way to live with that somehow. But I will not live with the idea of you doing a time in the state pen.
I refuse to be vanquished! No one, not God himself, can stop me!
Everything okay? Sure? You sure? I was just on my way home, and I saw your lights were on, and I thought I'd come by and check, make sure everything was okay. You know, the storm and all. You know, everything's okay. Got my power, got my phone, got everything. Good, good, good. That's not why you came down here. It most certainly is. Come on, you never come down here just to check on me. I do too. All right, sometimes. But usually it's because you're feeling bad about something and you want me to tell you things will be okay. Well, will they? I sure hope so. Here, let me take your coat. Would you like some tea? It'll warm you up. No, no, thank you. You sure? It'll calm you down, too. Why don't you just tuck me into bed with a hot water bottle? Well, I would if it'd help. It won't. There hadn't been an accident or nobody's... No. Everybody's fine as far as I know. This is about me. Oh, okay. Well, let's go over the rules. What is this, Monday Night Football? All right, fine. What are the rules? Rule number 1. You have to keep your voice down because Gloria is asleep in the guest bedroom. What's Gloria doing here? Where's Dimitri? Well, it's a long story. But she heard some bad stuff about Dimitri tonight and she took it pretty hard. I'm not surprised. All right. What's rule number 2? You can't ask me to fix the mess you're in with Haley and Mateo and Liza. Why the hell can't I? Because I can't help. Of course you can. You're already breaking rule number 1. Shh. Sorry. Why can't you help me? Because no matter what I say or how right I am, you never listen. That's ridiculous. Of course I listen. No, you don't, or you wouldn't be in this fix. Stuart, no matter what I say, you always ignore me, so I've decided we should just stop wasting each other's time. Okay, now, do you want some tea? Yes, I would. Good. Now, what's your problem?
Well, what does David Hayward have over you that's got you thinking you're going to go to the big house?
Okay. If you gotta do something that hurts, you gotta do it quick, right? Right?
Yeah, right. But Allie, breathe. Come on, breathe.
Jake, I faked my undergrad records to make it look like I came from a big-name school so that Stanford would accept me.
I'm sorry. You faked your record, your GPA?
No. The grades are real.
Real GPA?
Yeah, 4.0 all the way. It's just not from Ann Arbor. It's from a state college in Oakland. Jake, I'm serious.
Wow.
All My Children, brought to you by Ultra Mr. Clean, the powerful way to Mr. Clean it to the shine.
Wait! Don't go. Damn it. Dad.
You all right?
We'll be in a minute. You gave me a bit of a jolt.
Apparently something else did, too. Too much champagne at Edmund's party?
Yeah, I wish.
After the party?
Dad, please.
Well, from the sound of it, you must have taken quite a header.
I did. I banged my knee. I was trying to stop her.
Who?
What do you mean, who? The woman. She was right there.
You saw a woman?
Boy, did I ever. She was gorgeous. She was standing right there on the lawn. I went to find out what she wanted, who she was, and I got attacked by Jamie's bicycle.
Maybe its way of reminding you to store it before a storm breaks?
I don't need to be reminded of my chores. My son's bike and I get along just fine.
I can see that.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not crazy. I'm telling you, there was a gorgeous woman. She was standing right there.
Maybe you hit your head when you fell.
I didn't. I saw her before I...
Take a quick look. Any fuzziness?
No.
Double vision?
Mm-mm.
Two beautiful women?
It's not funny.
Headache?
No, I did not hit my head. I am not seeing things. There was a beautiful woman standing on my lawn right there.
All right. All right. Saw something that spooked you, and you fell. I believe you.
Well, I should hope so. Come on, you honestly think I'd be drinking tonight, knowing full well everything that Edmund and I went through to expose Dimitri?
Well, all right, all right. I mean, assuming there was a woman here, what do you think? Some kind of female stalker? What, voyeur?
Man, I should be so lucky.
Well, what would she be doing on your terrace?
Good question. I wish I knew. It's kind of spooky. One thing's for sure. I'd be very surprised if a woman who looked like that had to resort to being a peeping Tom.
Well, it certainly is bizarre.
Yeah, it is bizarre. Life's bizarre. Speaking of bizarre, what are you doing on my terrace?
Oh, I came over here to tell you. We dropped Gloria off at Stewart's. He said he would look after her.
Good idea, Dan. It's excellent. Gloria needs somebody like Stuart tonight.
Somebody safe, somebody comforting.
Somebody non-judgmental. Stuart loves Gloria, without question.
You don't?
What do you want me to say? We had a shot. Didn't work out. Good news is I may have learned something this time.
Like what?
Like, even if you love somebody with your heart and soul, there's no guarantee it's going to work out, is it?
Helps?
Need more.
Jake, I just told you the biggest secret of my life, my worst nightmare, and you're laughing in my face.
Because you're kidding. You've got to be kidding.
No.
Right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you know, I don't understand. 4 years of transcripts. How do you fake 4 years of transcripts? I can see maybe fudging a 3.5 to a 3.7 or selling a 3.9 in organic chemistry, but a whole university? How do you... That's impossible, Allie.
Well, it is possible. And for doing that, I could lose my license, I could go to jail, more or less be ruined for life.
No. For what, faking a transcript? Come on. She'd get an award for creativity.
Jake, I could get 5 to 10 for collecting scholarship monies under false pretenses.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I'd say.
How did you do it?
Let's just say we're surrounded by a race of cyber freaks.
Like, what, like computer nerds breaking into the Pentagon mainframe? Oh, stop it. Who do you know that can get transcripts sent from a totally different university, please?
Shelley Anderson, that's who. Beyond brilliant, a recent graduate of the University of Michigan, and my best friend from high school.
Okay, nobody was hurt, right? No. David Hayward must have caught on to your scheme. Uh-huh. Now, don't hit me or anything, but has anything else been faked, like your medical degree or your license?
No, absolutely not. Everything else is 100% genuine, including my grades and courses.
Why did you do that? You didn't have to do this. I mean, you're such a hotshot student.
You and I both know that Stanford is top 3 med schools in the country. There is no way that they would pick a kid from Podunkville University.
You don't know that. That's not...
Jake, it was my only way in, and you and I both know that. But once I got in, I worked my little tail off to get the grades, and I deserve every molecule of that
listen,
medical...
No, that's fine. I believe you. I believe you. All right? Look who you're talking to. I've been there, remember?
I'm sorry.
Okay?
I'm sorry. Anyway, now you know the worst of it.
That's it. I do? That's the worst?
Thank God there were no medical mistakes. I mean, I don't have any malpractice vultures hovering over me.
Well, that's good. That's good.
But I did make a very crucial personal mistake.
Wonderful Dr. David Hayward.
Fell for him really hard.
I think we both need some caffeine here.
Hey, Peg. Why aren't you asleep?
I just had to see this little one. She's the image of Maria.
Absolutely.
And she'll remind us of Maria forever and always. Oh, Eddie, you must be so proud.
I want Maria to warm beside me. I want her hand in mine. I want to hear her laughter. I want her smile.
Her smile will always be in your heart. There's nothing I can say to comfort you, darling. But you have to trust that God's got something good planned for you. God never closes one door without opening another. There's your proof right there.
Glad you're here, Peg.
Oh, me too.
Peg, you know what you said about closing a door?
Yes, darling.
Tonight I closed a very heavy one.
Eddie, what are you saying?
As long as I live, the name Dimitri will never be spoken in this house again.
Is this it? Best you can do? It won't stop me. Nothing will. Not you. Not fate, not family. No power on this earth. I reach me back. Nothing will destroy me. Temporary. Nothing to worry about.
And I got to thinking back, you know, about the past. The storm. Yes. You just broke rule number 3. What's rule number 3? You have to tell me the truth. I am. No, you're not. Stuart, the more laughter I heard tonight, The more I saw people enjoying themselves, the more I realized that my life is lonely and miserable. Is it always going to be like that? Am I always going to be doomed to a life of loneliness and misery? Why am I trapped by the past? What makes you think it's the past that's trapping you, Adam? Because of all the bridges I've burned and all the lives that I've twisted. What I saw tonight was the hell I've created for my own eternity. What did you see? I saw a millionaire who can't have the one thing he wants more than anything else in the world. Here I was at Wild Wind, in my tuxedo and my gold cufflinks, and I was surrounded by all the most beautiful people in the state. And all I could think about was Liza. And they all knew it. And they all knew that Liza could care less whether I lived or died. I could feel their contempt washing over me. Their contempt and their pity. And then, in a flash, I saw... It was like lightning. It was like one moment of clarity. I saw that this life of mine is never going to end. That this misery and loneliness is never going to end. This futile, absurdly futile existence of mine was never going to end. I'm never going to be happy. I'm never going to be contented. It's going to go on forever. You remember the damn bruiser? Your old hunting dog? Best dog in 5 counties. He'd trap a possum in a snowstorm. Oh, or a whisper in a whirlwind. Yeah, best dog in the state. Only one thing wrong with him, though. He was a biscuit eater. No matter how hard I tried to train him, worked with him for 6 months, day and night. Kept breaking into those hen houses and stealing those eggs. Till the farmers finally called the sheriff. Yeah, and the sheriff came and got him. We put old Bruiser down. I loved that hound. Probably the last thing I ever loved so completely. Do you think maybe part of Bruiser's spirit got stuck in me? What part of his spirit? Part that couldn't change. Couldn't learn new tricks. The part that killed him.
That's why you freaked when I made that crack about you batting your eyelashes to get ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know. Just that it wasn't the first time that I'd heard that, and the kids at Stanford, you know, they weren't joking around. But the truth is that none of the rumors were true, you know. David never gave me any favors, just intense passion.
Oh, that's a little bit more information than I need to know.
We thought that we were going to be like setting the world on fire. We were just going to take medicine into the next millennium, superstar surgeons.
Okay, well then, what happened next?
He swore that we were soulmates.
Oh, that's original.
Yeah, tell me about it. Soon enough, of course, I find out he's got 3 other soulmates, and his hobby's collecting women, and he's basically an oversexed jerk.
This guy, why did you bring him up on charges?
You mean sexual harassment?
Yes.
Jake, I was no victim.
No, it's so unethical. I can't...
Well, you know, it made me grow up very quick, and I basically got away from him as soon as I could.
Moved to Pine Valley for your residency.
Yep. Only to have him follow me here and try to pick things up where we left off, and this time around, he is threatening to expose my undergraduate.
That's harassment right there. That is harassment. He can't do that, Allie. Worse, it's blackmail.
About which I can do nothing.
Because if you do go to the authorities, then...
Then I could go to jail, Or lose my license to practice medicine altogether, or both.
No. How did Hayward find out that you faked your records in the first place?
Dumbo here told him.
Oh. Oh, baby. You were in love, weren't you?
Brother's blood crying to me from the ground. Someone help me! Someone! Is there someone? In a freak accident on this former... No. I will not die like this. I won't die like this. Somebody help me! Damn you!
All My Children will be back in a moment, here on ABC.
No, not you. I am not seeing you. No, I couldn't possibly be seeing you.
No! You're not real! Go! Away! Get away from me!
Dimitri, son. Ah, so very glad to see you. You're dead. I'm not seeing you. It's been a long time. I'm surprised you still recognize me.
I'm not conscious. It's a dream. A bad dream. A Freudian nightmare.
Are you in pain, my boy? Does it hurt?
Well, of course it hurts.
The pain won't last much longer. You can stand it. Take it from me, my boy. It'll soon be over. I'll be so damn glad to have some company in that godforsaken crypt. You have no idea how lonely it gets in there. No visitors, no loving family dropping in to chat. Mother, may she continue to rest in peace. She hasn't spoken to me in years. Not the way to go, Dimitri, I can tell you. Dying alone, unmourned, unloved. The prospect of spending eternity in there with no one to talk to is pure hell. All those stories about flames and pitchforks. Hell is dying and having no one care.
No, I won't do this.
Do what, son?
Talk to you as if you were there.
But I am.
No. Now, whatever you are isn't real.
Ah, what a waste. Good, rich, Marek blood, the best there is.
Get away.
The blood of the Magyars, the warriors, kings. You were a fine son, Dmitri. A father doesn't often see a son turn out the way he hoped. But you have lived your life just the way I wanted you to. The way I planned for you. Strong, noble, and above the laws of man. I am very proud of you.
Just go back to where you came from.
So irritable, son. Death isn't as bad as you think. At least the pain stops.
All right. All right. If you want to talk to me, talk. But I will not die having you drone in my ear.
I'm still your father, Dmitri.
No. No, you were never a father. To me, Hugo Merrick, you were a tyrant.
No, that's the pain talking. I was the best possible father.
No. No. You taught me to be smug and imperious and contemptuous. To run roughshod over people like they were peasants and I was master of the house.
Which you were.
You made me treat my brother like he was a stable hand.
Everyone was a stable.
You set this whole tragedy in motion.
If you want to stand on the top of the heap, you don't offer your hand to every weakling who comes mewling for help. You stand alone above the others. We Mareks were larger than life, exciting, passionate, dangerous.
Oh, your ego is alive and well.
Legends, we will not be forgotten. The world will not forget us. I have been waiting a long time for you to join me.
No. No. Hugo, I will not follow you into the crypt. I will not go anywhere with you, dead or alive. I will not go with you, do you hear me? I will not die. I will not die. Go away. Go away.
Some storm.
Some lightning. Have I been in a plane, seen a storm, locked in a cloud? Magnificent sight.
You know, reminds me of my life right now.
Modest, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, that's my problem. I'm modest to a fault.
You'll find happiness one of these days.
After everything that's happened, you think there's hope?
Well, hope for what?
Someday I'll fall in love and I'll stay that way, and things will work out for a change.
Yep. Apparently the right woman hasn't appeared yet.
Listen to you. The right woman. Next thing you know, you'll say, hope springs eternal.
Well, yeah, it does. But it's going to happen, and when it does, it'll all unfold as naturally as breathing.
You think?
Don't underestimate yourself. You're quite a guy. Tonight, helping Gloria, you were totally selfless.
You don't think I did it for myself?
You did it because you cared about her. And you wanted her to be able to make the choice her husband was preventing her. very proud of you.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow?
Yep.
Watch the bite.
Thank you.
Good night.
Night.
Adam, you don't really need my help. You knew the answer to your questions when you walked through the door. If you think I know, then you must know. What's the answer, Stuart? You need to find the new Adam. All right? Adam that is. Because the Adam that was keeps making the same mistakes over and over and over again. All right? Go on. Go on. Whenever you see trouble coming, you dig in your heels and you make these big sweeping decisions. That's when you should ask for help. That's cool. With that, you're going to have to decide for yourself. All I know is when you think you're really right, that's when you're almost always really, really, really wrong. Stuart, I can't drag a bunch of people into my business. That's your business. Your life. And the people are already there, Adam. You just have to let them in. Let them in, that's your advice. Is this new age prefab infomercial babble? I said you wouldn't listen. Oh, Gloria, I'm sorry. We were going to keep our voices down.
No, Stuart, you didn't wake me up. There's an emergency at the hospital, so they beat me.
You're not going to work, not after tonight.
Well, I'm not sleeping very well, so why not go where I'm needed?
I'll give you a lift.
Thank you.
I'll get your coat.
So you're not going to say I told you so? I mean, you did warn me about Dimitri.
Believe me, I'm in no position to give anyone advice on how to live their lives. Here.
Thank you. Stuart, you've been such a wonderful friend. Thank you.
I love you.
I love you, too.
Stuart, about rule number 3. I wasn't completely honest with you tonight. You, well, knocked me over with a feather. It wasn't just seeing all those people at the ball that got me thinking about the past. Something else happened. What? I remembered someone that we both knew a long time ago. Who?
I guess my brain was on vacation. I actually thought that David loved me.
You know, you just did it again.
What's that?
You spilled your guts to a guy. How does it make you feel?
Great. Because you could never be the scum that he turned out to be, not in a million years.
Mind if I join you?
No.
Hi, Edmund. Edmund, thank you so much for this wonderful party. The magic show was incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, too bad. Off to the salt mine.
Yep.
Well, spoke too soon. Thanks again. It was a great evening.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Ready?
Drive
Thank you.
safely.
Okay.
Will do.
Good night.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Great while it lasted.
Dimitri and Merrick versus the elements. It's perfect.
Joy. Joy. Oh. She was so beautiful. Yes. Well, no wonder you got to thinking about the past, because just about everything changed after that. Well, I just want to let you know what got me started. Night. Yeah, good night. Be careful. Joy. Oh, Adam.
Joy.
Bring me the head of David Hayward.
Oh, don't go swearing vengeance now.
Allie, come on, the guy threatened you. Look, I'm not going to let somebody bounce you out of your profession just because of one stupid mistake.
Very stupid mistake.
But look, we're allotted free in our lifetimes, okay? I'm not going to let that head case do you in. No way.
Good. I had you both paged.
I'm dying. Help me. Help me.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
Next week on All My Children.
Promise me that you won't tell Trevor a word about this.
Don't try to pull one over on me, Mr. Levy. The next man who lies to me is going to live to regret it.
What kind of slime ball blackmails a woman so they can go to bed with him, huh?
Is that what she told you?
The Oprah Show will be discussing what can cause a lack of desire between spouses. If you'd like to join a discussion with other women who feel a lack of desire in their marriage, call The Oprah Show at 591